This video is going to be stitched together clips of my journey to find out how far north I could go in a day. Most of these are going to be portrait, and like half of them you can barely hear anything, and some of them are a bit blurry, but I thought I'd decide to put it up anyway. Good morning everybody. I've had a really bad idea. Today we are going to find out how far north I can walk in a day. The challenge starts at exactly 7. Recalibrated my watch last night. And we're off. But I'll have to explain the rules on the way. Firstly, when I say a day, it means 7 AM to 7 PM because we're going by daylight. Because, average day is 12 hours long, and 7 to 7 because it's daylight saving time. Not because I'm lazy or anything. Though I need to later change these conditions. Secondly, I need to avoid breaking any laws like trespassing or littering. Not that I would anyway, but unless it's unavoidable, I'm not going to do it. Thirdly, if I have to take any breaks, like to buy myself something, because I did bring money, I'm going to have to make it up with running. And in case this one isn't obvious, I can only use my feet to get around. Transport, but like if I get to a river I can swim across it. But other than that, I'd be walking the entire time. Another thing, I'm going to try to take like smaller roads or even footpaths if I can. For like safety reasons, and also because it might look nicer than just the same old tarmac every hour. By the way, I'll be checking in every hour or whenever something interesting happens. Now this one's in the name of the challenge. When I can, I will take the most northern route. I have planned a route for up to like 30 miles because I don't expect to get past that any world. But if I can go further north one way than the other, I should take it. Lastly, I need to have a consistent pace, like 4 kilometers an hour, for like timing reasons and stuff. So if you could hear any of that through all the cars and wind, that's great. Well, I've since gone to the other side of the road, but we made it to the first village, which is Ravenston. We started on the very top of Bedford, in case you're keeping track of the route. And about as quickly as we went in, we're going out. I just walked into a dead badger back there, so I think I'm going to swap sides now. Right, I've had to go into the side here to tie a shoelace. And I noticed there's loads of footpaths around, but because I didn't plan this on OS, I used Google Maps when looking for a route. I can't actually go down any of these, as much as I would like to, and find out if, they'd actually take me where I need to be going. Bit of a shame. Well, we made it into the second hour. We're coming back to Furley. The good thing about it is, it's like it was 15 years ago, people still say hello and good morning to you. And not everyone's completely socially awkward. I love it. Well, we've made it into Furley. There's a bit of this construction going on over there, behind that bush. Not sure what they're doing though. Right, so I thought I got stuck here, because as you can see this is directly north, but it's all fenced off. But I thought about it, there's actually a way we can go over here. And in case it wasn't clear already, I want to make it clear that this isn't like a line challenge. I don't have to go straight north, otherwise it'd be impossible at this point. I'm also going to mention, my clock has a compass on it, but I think it lost its magnetism a very long time ago. Do we cop them? Well, I think we're truly rural now. Besides the buildings behind me, there's nothing forwards for a couple miles. Well, we've made it to the third hour, and I've got to say, it smells of slurry everywhere. So I think it's always like that by farms. Anyway, I didn't record anything for the end of Ravenston because I got a bit lost there. But I was meaning to say I've never been further north on foot from my house there, so before then I could sort of navigate myself. Now I'm sort of at the mercy of what I've written down on the note I've got, and if I can read the road signs and tell which way is north. I meant to say there was that Furley was the furthest north I'd been. Well, it started to drizzle now, and I didn't think to, well, I did think, but I just didn't bring a coat, so we'll see how it goes. Never really mind getting wet, but we'll see. What is that bird? Maybe I could wait the rain out in here. It's getting a bit heavy. No, I've got to keep moving, so maybe not. Someone does not know about Leicester on my rights. I have no clue what this is, but apparently it was put up for the Golden Jubilee, Diamond Jubilee even. We will remember them. Apparently we were in Kiso at some point. There was no entry sign though. Anyway, as it always is in England, it starts raining heavily, so it's gonna be very fun. My shoes are already like half waterlogged, so hopefully I don't need like trench foot or something. Well, we've made it to the 10 AM check-in in the 4th hour now. I've got to say, I'm checking the map on the phone every now and again, but it looks like so far so good. We've not gone lost since back in Ravensden. Well, we made it to some place called Perten Hall. However, that's supposed to be said. Most of these like tiny hamlets aren't even like given signs, so I don't mention them. But if I did, we'd be here all day. I've got a little Slaughton. Sounds like a great place for a town. Too bad we don't get to go down there. Is it an omen? Apparently it was. It's the border between Bedfordshire and Cambridgeshire. I can say I walked to Cambridge now. Is that a completely blank sign? Why Bedford? I've got to say, the traffic's died down. It is not bank holiday, half term, but like early in the morning, some people have like work, I guess. So, new county already? Avert your eyes if you don't like dead animals, but what is this? Because I have no idea and I don't want to touch it to find out. Well, we've made it to the fabled Kimbolton, namesake of Kimbolton Road, where the traffic is endless. Okay, now we've entered Kimbolton proper. There really better be a shop here because I'm getting hungry. Well, the church bells have just reminded me that it's 11 now. We're on the high street, so there should definitely be a shop here. But I think I might check the mileage in a bit, how far we've actually gone. I didn't do that, by the way. You'll have to wait to the end. Well, thankfully we had the budgeons. These were £2.89 each, but they had a deal going, £3 for both, so had to cop it. But we're saved. I'd have been a fool not to take that, but I've only got my card now, and my bank might not like it if I'm using my card so far away from home. I'm not sure what cat's eyes are. That card just gone offered me a lift just now. I told him I'm not going anywhere specific, so he left me alone. But yeah, some people are quite kind. I thought I was going to get mugged for a bit. Well, we've made it to 12 o'clock. When snacks are opened by me, they are done quite quickly. I would like to throw this away, and usually, if I was really desperate, I'd use someone else's bin, but I made a rule that I can't break the law, so I'm going to have to find a public bin. But yeah, nearly halfway there. Catworth. That's a nice place for a village. Or name even. Well, there's a bunch of sheep here. Quite a lot of sheep. Most I've seen outside of Wales, in fact. That is the A14 below us. I'll be honest, the battery on the phone is running low, and my knees and feet are starting to hurt a bit. I will try to carry on. Well, we've made it. We made it to 1 o'clock, so we're halfway there now. So, I think I'm going to be singing Living on Prayer now. Well, we've reached 2 o'clock. There's another place here, which I would usually take, but I've still got 5 hours to go, so I'm not going to. But yeah, making quite good pace, I'd say. Right, so you may have noticed recently there have been less and less sort of minor updates, and I've just been checking in every hour. That is because my phone is getting really low on battery. So here are my new conditions. Now the car's passed. If I can get past 30 miles and go for at least 12 hours, I'll say I've given myself gold. if I can at least get the 12-hour quota, I'll give myself silver. And if I keep going until I physically can't, either because I'll have no way home, or I run into a motorway, or I physically can't go on, because after here, my route is not planned, I'll just give myself bronze. And on top of that, it looks kind of odd when I start recording things. I look kind of crazy. But we'll see how it all goes. I can't not capture the cat though. Right, so it's now 3 o'clock. We've got battery saver mode on, so that problem might be solved. However, the M1 is approaching. We're like maybe 2-3 miles away. So either this one, or more likely the next one, will be the last stop. And then if I make it to the M1, I guess I'll record that as well, but I don't see us getting past that. But it's been good. Well, we're gonna have to end it here in Chapel End. It is just over 3:30, but we're running out of battery, running out of room before the motorway, and I'm also kind of running out of urge to be doing this, you know. So we're gonna call it here. Gonna have to be picked up, but I think I did quite well. So when I get home, I'll calculate how far I could have gotten if I went the entire day and night. When all was said and done, a couple of the locals offered to shelter me from the incoming rain, and then I was picked up and went home. All in all, looking at the route I took and how quickly I did it, I'd say I did that in quite good timing. Considering that after 8 hours I had made it about 20 miles, if I did go for the full 12, I probably would have met my 30-mile quota, though not with the same route, because as you'll have seen, I kind of deviated off of that. And if I had gone for a full 24 hours, which I could never have, theoretically, I would have made it about 60 miles.